I remember a conversation I had with a friend of mine on the phone, and we were just talking about Black Panther Wakanda Forever and how it was one of the better, or at least more interesting Marvel movies, and how it had a particularly interesting post credit scene, like all Marvel movies had, because why not? Anyways, if you want to watch the movie yourself and avoid any spoilers, I suggest you click this video off right now and go watch the movie yourself. Highly recommend it, and stay for the post credit scene too, because you're definitely gonna need to watch it if you want to learn more about this video's content. Now, for those of you who did watch it, you'll learn that T'Challa and Nakia ended up having a son together, who currently lives in Haiti with his mother, and ends up meeting his aunt Shuri, who decided to abdicate the throne of Wakanda. He then reveals that his Haitian name is Toussaint, which is very significant for those of you who know your Haitian history. However, when me and my friend talked about this particular scene, he commented on how he personally preferred that they called T'Challa and Nakia's son Dessalines instead of Toussaint. Back then, I had never even heard of Dessalines up until now, but my friend was kind enough to provide me some info regarding Dessalines and what he was known for, which inspired me to make this quick video based on him. From what information I could gather about Dessalines, he's considered one of the founding fathers of Haiti and is seen as a folk hero to the people there, alongside Toussaint. The reason for this is because he was considered the very first emperor of Haiti, along with being the founders of the nation who helped not only make it independent, but also gave the name to the country that would become known as Haiti. In the past, Haiti was originally called Saint Dominique and was under French control up until Toussaint started the famous slave revolt that would lead to Haiti being independent. Dessalines himself would be considered the founding father of Haiti due to not only giving it the name it has today, but also being the one to help abolish slavery for good. Yes, you heard that right. Toussaint was not the one to help abolish slavery, but rather Dessalines was the one to do it. Ironically enough, Toussaint was actually not opposed to forced slavery when it came to the sugar plantations that were still on Haiti, which wouldn't exactly endear him to modern day views, given how forced labor is seen as a form of slave labor to many. Anyways, because Dessalines is considered a folk hero in Haiti, even to the present day, alongside Toussaint, the people of Haiti greatly look up to him, with some even worshipping him due to his status as the father of Haiti. However, if he is considered the real hero of Haiti compared to Toussaint, why isn't he featured a lot in pop culture or media related to Haiti? Well, there is one particular incident that might have had something to do with Dessalines' legacy. An incident that unfortunately continues to taint his legacy to this very day and would forever vilify him in the West as a result. Now, this is where things get rather dark, if not just into really gray territory, considering what he did. For you see, once Toussaint and Dessalines helped liberate most, if not all, of the slaves that were still in bondage to the French, there were still Europeans living in Haiti, with some not approving of the freed slaves, as it unfortunately cost most of their business, as well as their, you could say, status. And as a result, Dessalines decided that they needed to go for good and organize what was basically, you could say, an actual white genocide onto the remaining European populace. However, keep in mind that contrary to popular belief, he didn't actually kill all the Europeans residing in Haiti due to some of them not being involved in the slave trade, while others had defected from the French side to ally with the Haitian rebels, such as the Legionnaires, the Polish, and the Germans. In fact, they were granted full citizenship by Dessalines, and not only that, part of the massacre only happened due to Napoleon Bonaparte having sent French soldiers to destroy the Black Haitians for rebelling in the first place, with Dessalines understandably not taking any chances, hence why he did what he believed was best for his people, which was, well, say, genocide. Now, I know this probably won't make his reputation any better, but keep in mind, history is not always black and white, well, no pun intended, as it has many gray areas that unfortunately are subjected to various interpretations, with some either being falsified or exaggerated. While Dessalines was no saint by any means, and neither was Toussaint, but keep in mind things were a lot more extreme back then, and still are when it came to Haiti's eventual liberation from slavery and colonization. In a way, this would sort of fit with the moral grayness that appears in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, or at least when it comes to the main antagonist, Namor. While in most cases he would be considered an irredeemable monster due to his desire to take over the surface world and commit genocide against other countries and kingdoms that stand in his way, with Wakanda unfortunately getting involved in his scheme. However, because he was born on the time when his people who were formerly of Mayan descent were forced to escape to sea to survive after the Spaniards had conquered their homeland and nearly got them killed. So of course he would be understandably resentful over how he and his people have been forced to hide themselves for years. It also does not help that Queen Ramonda's actions accidentally aggravate the already tense situation between Wakanda and Talokan, which nearly leads to a forever war between the two realms. Though I am sorry to end this video on a rather grim and somewhat cynical note, the lesson that I think we can all learn is that people we consider to be either heroes or villains in history aren't always one-dimensional, and sometimes they make sacrifices or commit sacrilege in order to help their own people, even if it makes them the villain in the eyes of their enemies. Even if certain civilizations have a certain beauty to them through their culture, we mustn't forget that most of them didn't exactly start out beautiful and often resulted from shedding copious amounts of blood, along with having a certain darkness to them that history tends to hide. Chances are, the only reason why they look beautiful and glorious on the surface is because they benefited from atrocities such as slavery, colonization, and genocide. As Blue from Overly Sarcastic Productions once said, it's rather important that historians and audiences alike be careful not to blindly glorify any civilization. We should celebrate the nice and criticize the yikes, because neither exists in a vacuum.